everyone. I'm Dorka Balogh. I'm from Pázmány Péter Catholic University. I'm representing Working Group 2, and together with my colleague and co-chair of the group, Fernando Prieto Ramos, we were delivering a training in this LITHME training school. We divided the training into two parts. Now I'm going to talk about the second part, which was focusing on a practical exercise about legal language. More precisely, the simplification of legal language. So in this exercise, we wanted the trainees to look for answers to the question whether artificial intelligence beats humans in simplifying legal language, whether it is performing better. Now, the reason why we chose this topic is because this is of general interest. So mainly, most of us come across legal texts. We have to understand legal texts independently of whether we are legal professionals or not. And the other reason why this is a very important and relevant topic is because there is a conflict between legalese and plain language. Legalese stands for complicated legal language. And on the one hand, legalese means that legal language must be very precise, so that it conveys the messages of law very precisely. But on the other hand, everybody has to understand it. And if people do not understand it, then they don't have access to the law. We have listed a few characteristics of the legal language. I'm not going into details. You can see them on the slides. Lexical and syntactical characteristics. All of these points are illustrated with some examples for better understanding. We also presented some clear writing guidelines, which were formulated a long time ago. And we have to note that in spite of the fact that the plain language movement has started very long time ago, more than 60 years ago, improvement is very slow in the simplification of legal language. Here you can see recommendations regarding syntax, grammar, terminology, and also the layout of the text. Now, we also showed this example to the trainees, and this is a good example because it summarizes some very typical attributes of legal language. And the task for the trainees was to find a solution where they can paraphrase this in a very simple manner. And then we compared the solution of the trainees with the solution provided by ChatGPT. This was just the warm-up. Actually, the real exercise that we did was a text which was based on the AI Act, that is the Act on Artificial Intelligence that was adopted by the European Parliament this March. And the trainees had to find some attributes of legal language, some typical legalese in the text, and they were supposed to simplify it. Now, we then compared the solutions to the AI-offered solutions, and after that, the trainees were supposed to draw some conclusions. They were also working in groups, discussing issues about reliability of AI. And then we drew some conclusions together with the group. And here you can see some of the conclusions that we can draw based on this exercise. Now, probably the most important one is that even if artificial intelligence is with us, we have to be absolutely cautious with legal content. Human intervention is very much needed. And as I said, changes in the legal language are very slow, in spite of the clear writing movement in the European Union and the plain language movement that has been going on for more than 60 years. And just one final thing to mention is that legal genres are very much important. They kind of define whether we can simplify language or not, legal language. In some cases it is possible, in other cases it is not. And also the audience, the recipients of the text are very important, just as important as the function of the text. So that's all for now, and thank you very much.